Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and this is my pitch for what figures I should make for each of the Walking Dead episodes. And this one would be for episode 16, the season finale, which is titled Conquer. This is another episode that had lots of zombies that made it difficult to pick one, and also lots of human characters that I could have picked. However, for the human character, I think I'm going to go with Glenn. A new version of Glenn in that flannel jacket that he's wearing. He was just badass in this episode, beating up that Nicholas dude. And I think it's different enough look for him to warrant another figure. So that's why I picked Glenn. There are some other humans I would have liked to pick, like say Aaron, because he's just a really cool character that I need a figure of. However, I already picked Aaron a few episodes ago. See, that's what's kind of weird about doing these videos. It's like, it definitely seems like I should pick like Aaron or Sasha, because I really need figures of them. But I've already picked them a couple episodes ago, so it's just kind of weird. That's one thing, it's just the problem with doing these videos the way I'm doing them. Just for this episode, I'd say Morgan would be the best figure to pick. He comes in with his walking stick and kicks ass. Somehow knows ninja training. It's kind of like Michonne, I guess, where she somehow can use a sword. She said she just kind of trained herself. I don't know if that's what Morgan did, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's weird that he can do that, but I really like that he can. But yeah, I didn't pick him because he's already coming out in Series 8, so there's no reason to pick him. I mentioned Sasha, she's another one that I've already picked a couple times, so it'd be kind of weird to pick her again, but she became a big part of this episode, although I think she's pissing a lot of people off that watch the show, so I don't know if as many people would want a figure of hers now. But I really did like that scene of her laying on the dead zombies, because it reminded me so much of that cover of Michonne laying on the dead zombies. It was just cool. Another one that would be a good pick would be the guy with the wolves. The one that's talking to Morgan in the beginning. And they could also make his buddy, but he comes in and doesn't really say much. So I would say if they made one of those two, it would be the one with the longer hair. But I didn't pick him because, well, he's new, and I have a feeling that, I think they said there's 3 people that were banished, and I'm thinking the third guy is probably the leader. And they haven't shown him yet. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to want the leader a little more than this guy here. As for the walker pick, well, there was a lot of cool walkers in this episode. There was this walker that seemed to have a thing for Glenn, and then these 2 other walkers came up and tried to make it a 4-way, but yeah, the female walker there I think is pretty cool, especially since they don't have many female walkers. And then there's a bunch of the walkers with the W on their head, like this one that looked really awesome. And there's also this zombie with a really, really cool face. And I would really like to have that one. That would be my pick for the zombie in this episode, just going by the way the zombie looks. However, I think my pick for the walker will be the red poncho guy walker. I mean, just because the red hooded character was a big part of this episode, and he gets turned into a walker at the end, so it's like a memorable thing that I think would make a cool walker. The only thing is, I don't know what he's going to look like. Obviously, he's going to have a slit throat, but still, I would rather he had, like, maybe just be in a really cool zombie pose would make the figure better. Because he doesn't really have much bite marks or anything, because he didn't get bit, he just got sliced. And also because, you know, there's like the wolves, and then like he's like the red hooded characters, it's almost like Little Red Riding Hood and the wolves. I mean, I'm sure that's why they gave him a red hood like that, to make that little Easter egg, or I don't know, symbolism or something, I don't know, whatever you'd call that, with the big bad wolf and the Little Red Riding Hood. But still, that's my pick for the walker. Well, that's my pick for this episode, and I don't know if I'm going to do these for the season 6 or for the Fear the Walking Dead show when that starts up. Just because like I said, it's kind of weird not picking a character that I really want because I already picked it in another episode. It's kind of weird. I'm thinking maybe if I start doing full show reviews again, maybe I will pick a figure at the end of that or something like that. That could work maybe. Alright. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh.